kept a candle in the window frame. I memorized the echoes of your name. The coffee's cold, the porch light's burning out. I finally silenced every ghost of doubt. I used to check the gate at 10:30, thinking tonight might be the night again. But today I took your picture off the shelf. I stopped lying to the shadows of myself. I let the dust settle where you used to stand, and let the heavy hourglass slip from my hand. The world didn't end, the sky didn't fall. It was just the day I stopped waiting. That's all.
Used to feel like holding breath, a slow and steady kind of quiet death. But now the rooms are just empty and wide. There's nowhere left for maybe to hide. I watch the sheets where you're saying to stay, and watch the last of us just rinse away. It's not a victory, it's not a sudden grace. It's just learning how to live in an empty space. It's giving up the hope that kept me paralyzed, and looking with honest eyes. Yeah, today I took your picture off the shelf. I stopped lying to the shadows in myself. I let the dust settle where you used to stand, and let the heavy didn't end, the sky didn't fall. It was just the day I stopped waiting. That's all. The gate is locked, the porch is dark. I'm finally tired of looking for a spot. I'm walking home to a house that's finally mine. I stopped waiting just in time. I left the porch light burning for 1,000 nights, waiting for the shadow that would make things right. But the key turned stiff in a rusty lock, and the only pulse is the ticking clock. There's a stack of mail by the drafty door, in a house that doesn't feel like home anymore. Love doesn't live here anymore. swept the floor, left the cupboards empty and the curtains drawn. You didn't leave a note, it was gone by dawn. Now I'm walking through rooms of hollow air, searching for a ghost that isn't there. No, love doesn't live here anymore. There's a coffee ring on the wooden stand from a morning cup held in your hand. I can't bring myself to wipe it away. It's the only thing that's allowed to stay. The closet's half empty, a gap on the shelf. I'm learning to talk to the walls by myself. They say that time is a carpenter's hand, mending the breaks as best as it can. But the roof is leaking and the windows are thin, and I'm shivering cold from the person I've been. Its bags and it swept the floor, left the cupboards empty and the curtains drawn. It didn't leave a note, it was gone by dawn. Now I'm walking through rooms of hollow air, searching for a ghost that isn't there. No, love doesn't live here anymore. The garden's gone gray, the blues turn to white. I'm turning off the porch light for the very last time tonight. It's just an empty house now, just an empty house. Stopped laughing in the middle of my joke, started staring through me like a cracked window. Your hand in mine felt colder every night, like you were already gone, just killing time. Your words said stay, but your eyes said run. I felt the ending before it had begun. You left before you left, while I was still believing. You packed your heart in silence and called it staying for a while. You left before you left, I kept on breathing you in. By the time you said goodbye, you've been gone 1,000 times.
Talked about forever like a habit, but never meant a word of it anymore. Kisses felt like apologies in disguise, like you were practicing saying goodbye. I asked what changed, you said nothing's wrong, but love doesn't fade that slow for no reason at all. You left before you left, while I was still believing. You packed your heart in silence and called it staying for a while. You left before you left, I kept on breathing you in. lost you long before the breaking point. I just didn't know the day you left. Before you left, I felt it every day, in every empty promise, in every word you couldn't say. You left before you left, and I stayed too long instead, learning how to miss someone who wasn't really there. So don't apologize for walking out that door. I've been saying goodbye since you stopped being yours. Porch lights humming a hollow tune to a driveway empty of you. I'm tracing the ghost of your coffee cup on the table where we used to talk it through. We spent a lifetime building walls just to keep the cold outside, but the bricks we laid are heavy now, and there's nowhere left to hide. The hardest lesson wasn't letting go, or watching the taillights fade. It wasn't the silence in the hall, or the debt that can't be paid. It's knowing we gave it all we had, until there was nothing left to retrieve. I never thought I'd see the day when our love learned how to leave.
I found your ring in the velvet tray, looking like a silver light. Funny how a thing so small can hold the weight of a long goodbye.
You used to say we were carved in stone, a promise that the years would keep. But stone can crumble into sand while the rest of the world's asleep. The hardest lesson wasn't letting go, or watching the taillights fade. It wasn't the silence in the hall, or the debt that can't be paid. It's knowing we gave it all we had, until there was nothing left to retrieve. I never thought I'd see the day when our love learned how to leave. It didn't walk out with a slam door, or a shout in the middle of the night. It just slowly gathered up its things and stepped out of the light. Our love learned how to leave. It learned how to leave. It learned how to leave.
lights flicker in the rain outside, while I'm still drifting on a ghostlit tide. I check the clock at 2 and then at 4, listening for your footsteps at the door. The sheets are cold on your side of the bed, just a hollow space where you laid your head. And I can't close my eyes no matter how I try. The silence is a scream and the moon's too high. Every dream I chase just brings me back to blue, tracing all the shadows that look just like you. The world is fast asleep, but I'm still at the break because your memory, darling, keeps me wide awake.
I found your coffee mug behind the glass, counting every second as the hours pass. There's a heavy kind of quiet in the hall, and your picture staring at me from the wall.
I used to love the dark, it felt so deep. Now it's just a place where I no longer sleep. They say that time will heal, they say the sun will rise, but they don't see the static behind my tired eyes. I'm a prisoner of the was and the used to be, while you're out there somewhere sleeping peacefully. And I can't close my eyes no matter how I try. The silence is a scream and the moon's too high. Every dream I chase just brings me back to blue, tracing all the shadows that look just like you. The world is fast asleep, but I'm still at the break because your memory, darling, keeps me wide awake. Yeah, it keeps me wide awake. I'm staring at the ceiling, waiting for the light. But your memory's the only thing that's left of us tonight.
Just stay awake with me.
Just one more night. Just one more night. You packed your silence in the middle of the night, left the lights on, but you took all the white. Your sweater's hanging like you'll be back soon, but the clock keeps whispering the truth. Every goodbye needs a reason to breathe, but you closed your eyes and walked past me. Love left without explaining, no warning, no last refrain. Just a note written in absence and a heart left in the rain. I keep replaying your name like it might start raining you back. Love left without explaining and never looked back. The coffee's cold, your side of the bed still holds the shape of things we never said. I talk to shadows like they understand how you let go without holding my hand. And if love is honest, it would have stayed.
It's 'cause love didn't say goodbye clear. Love left without explaining, and I'm still explaining the